Let's talk about exporting 3D PDF files. This is actually a pretty handy piece of functionality, especially if you're doing batch processing and you need to export this type of information. It leverages the PTC APIs that are already kind of baked into Creo. So the nice thing about this is you don't have to write a map key for it, although you can still do the same thing with a map key. But the beauty about this is that because it's a command in line with Nitro-CELL commands, it's going to run in line with everything else. So it will wait until this process completed until it goes to the next step, so on and so forth. So let's take a look at how this works. So we'll do export 3D PDF under the model command here. By default, it's going to take the active model, and you can also write to a new name or a subdirectory with a new name if you so choose to. So I'm going to take this as it is right now. We're just going to export this. We're just going to run it as it is, and you'll notice here that it's indicating that it's generating the 3D PDF file. And we should see here in our directory, this is the working directory. When this finishes, we should see a basket PDF file, which we do. So if we open this up and take a look at it, obviously I don't have Adobe 3D PDF on this machine, but you'll just have to trust me that there is a 3D PDF file in there and it will work fine. If you need to generate this to a subdirectory, within the automation process, it's typically a good idea, especially for disposable things like this. I'm going to just do a directory delete. I know that sounds weird, but trust me for a second. My PDFs, and then we're going to do a directory create. And the reason I'm doing this is I want to have, as part of my automation, every time this runs, I want it to go purge, get rid of content that's there, and take new, fresh content. So we're going to take my PDFs, and let's actually just put the name and say basket new, or yeah, or maybe basket 3D. Let's do that, basket 3. So if we run this as it is, obviously this is what's currently in session here. Actually, let's push this a little bit further. Basket.prt, and let's open up a completely different component here. So I've got this gasket. Now, the basket's in session, so whoops. So let's take a look here. So we have in session our basket and our gasket. Terrible names, I know. But let's go ahead and run this, and you'll notice that this will actually pop that open for us and start to generate our 3D PDF file of that component. And it should write into this subfolder when it's complete, and there it is. So this has obviously got a new name with it, but it is our 3D PDF file that has been exported to a subdirectory.